Good morning guys, so it is around 9 AM. I've been awake since 6 AM this morning. How is self-employed life? I'm sure you're all asking, and I'm sure you can't take me seriously with this roll in my head, but I just love the fluffy look that it gives my little fringe moment. Thought I'd do a little everyday makeup look whilst I discuss how's life at this minute. Yeah, so essentially it's been like 2 or 3 weeks now that I've been self-employed. I can't really put a time frame on it. Like the weeks are just going by, aren't they? Like it's already March. Craziness, absolute craziness. Yeah, but I've been sticking to the same sort of routine where possible. But what I mean by my normal routine is that I would wake up, I would have my pre-workout snack, and I would head to the gym. I do my session because I prefer it in the morning most days. I'm just talking in general here. And then I will come home and make my breakfast. Benefits to that is that I get to have technically 2 kinds of breakfast, which I absolutely love. And then I will start my day, and whatever I have planned will be on my weekly rota that I bought myself from Amazon. I'll leave the little link in the description box if you guys are interested. It really is useful because it shows me what I'm doing throughout the weeks, what I'm doing throughout the months, and what YouTube videos I'm uploading, what pieces of content that I'm filming on that particular day, if I have any events, and so and so. And alongside of that, I use my app that I used whilst I was on shifts at my radiography job called Super Shift, and it just ties along with that. And it just means also that if I'm mobile, I can see what I'm doing the next day, so that when I'm traveling home, I can be productive and plan my day on the way home, because sometimes London traffic, you're there for hours on the bus. I'm gonna finish up my makeup here, dudes. I'm just gonna apply some mascara that my colleagues bought me. I've got the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk mascara. We've also got a highlighter that I'm gonna be using, some blush, some bronzer. Apply that all to my face, and then I'll rejoin you guys in the kitchen as I'm gonna be making a smoothie. I haven't been a fan of smoothies for so long.
I'll slap him with a habeas corpus.
But there's been this like thing inside of me that is like, Leila, I want a smoothie, you know? So the vital ingredient is cauliflower. Don't doubt it until you try it. It's tasteless but nutritious. She is thick. And then we're gonna add some chocolate for like a molten crack on top, which is just gonna add a bit more jazziness on top of my little smoothie. So yeah, when I actually say smoothie, I like it thick. I don't like a thin slashy smoothie. So technically this is a smoothie bowl because I prefer to eat. But yeah, we got a little molten crack on there, a little chocolate on top that is hardened up. So I'm gonna eat or drink this now, and then we're gonna place on some gym kit. We are rocking the Sunshine number today. I'm wearing these yellow Gymshark leggings as well as their new sports bras, which by the way guys, can we just appreciate the back of this sports bra? Do we just love the open back? It really just shows off the back gains. And I don't know about you guys, but back day is definitely one of my favorite like days to work out. It just makes me feel like a power woman. So to have this sports bra whilst doing a back day is just, but we're not doing a back day today, we're doing a workout session at Rebel One. So these puppies need a bit of like hiding. I just wanted to show you guys this fit, plus we took some cute pictures. I mean, without a doubt, if I do get hot and sweaty during the session, which I will probably be, I will take this off, but just with the right movements. These are the other colorways that you can get the sports bras in. I think there are some other colors, but these are the ones that I picked out. And as you can see with the yellow one, I actually detached these strings so it could just be a blank like sports bra at the back. But you can also keep these on, or you can relace them to make them look like zigzags and stuff. So that's something I really love about these sports bras in particular, because they're so versatile. So if the release date is given to us, I will pop it on the screen here if you guys are interested in these fabulous sports bra, and of course my link is in the description box.
When things are on, things are going to be moving fast as well. Don't want to give the game away. Shavers, two of those whites that are on your bottom there.
Hey dudes, so we've finished the workout class and we're actually getting our blow dry now, but with Lottie here. Thank you so much. So we're just doing a bit of a wash and then like a beachy kind of vibe. Is that right? Yeah. Perfect. Sounds lovely. We love it, it's so bouncy, it's gorgeous. Me and Edgem actually have like speculoos Misfits bars to snack on after our workout. I'll probably have a lunch afterwards, but for now, I've got these. Got myself a Joe and the Juice. I got myself an avocado sandwich with a turmeric shot. Delicious. I used to have that. Back home from my little date with Edgem. How well did this blow dry turn out? I love the little waves in my hair. Very, very cute. Lottie was incredible and so lovely and friendly to me and Edgem. Both agreed. We then headed to Joe and the Juice, like you would have seen, and we actually spent the whole time talking. It is now 6 PM. and the day just went so fast, honestly, but I've had a great day and I think I'm gonna make some brownies for this evening for my dinner. Yeah, that is the plan. Good morning guys, I'm literally just about to head off to the gym. I'm wearing Gymshark's new Adapt Fleck collection in this coconut white. By the time I release this video, they would have way released the actual collection as it's being released this Thursday. And honestly, if you didn't grab yourself this pair, you're missing out because this colour is just incredible. Right now, I'm just about to train legs. Gonna come back, have another breakfast, and we'll get the day started. From the gym, and I actually just made breakfast. I am currently making a 3-day Biscoff breakfast reel for my Instagram, which will be uploaded very soon. I finished off making my chickpea Biscoff cookie dough. I'm gonna finish it off once I prepare my sourdough. So I'm still not yet a master of sourdough. If you guys have been following along with my sourdough journey, I've mastered it slightly, but there's always room for improvement, right? So the night before, I prepped my sourdough starter, which I've been having since like 2 months ago now. I got the actual starter from a bakery. I asked, is there a chance that you might have a starter that I can take away and grow myself? So they gave me it in a little tub and I've grown it ever since. And essentially it's like a baby, you have to feed it. every so often, and yesterday I fed it. It grew, it doubled its size, it's got the bubbles and everything. It smells fermented, and now it's ready to actually start with the sourdough process. So the whole process is actually quite precise, and you do need scales for this. But you're gonna start, just so that I can show people that haven't seen my previous sourdough like starting process. You need to start with like 450 grams of strong flour, which is this. And then you want to add 50 grams of whole wheat flour, or whole grain flour, sorry. And that's gonna measure up to 500 grams altogether. Once you've done that, you want to add your sourdough starter, which is gonna be 100 grams. As you can see, it's like very sloppy, and I think that's the consistency that you need for it to work out. And then you need to add like 20 grams of salt, which I should just buy loose salt to just pour in, but I keep forgetting to buy it, so we're dealing with actually cracking the salt. And then you're gonna add the water, which is gonna round up to around 325 grams. And that's when you're going to start mixing. Now, once it looks like this, you want to cover it over for a good 30 minutes. And then every 30 to 20 minutes, you're going to keep folding and stretching, folding and stretching until you reach the second or third time. Then you're gonna let it rest for a good 8 to 12 hours, and then it will be ready to place in the oven. So it is quite a long process, and by the time this day ends, then the bread will be ready. So we'll probably be having this tomorrow morning. My mum is casually skipping outside whilst I make us lunch. She's so cute. Made us lunch. I've gone with like a kebab style brioche wrap, vegan wrap.
It's very appetizing.
How are we finding it?
Delicious. I can taste it. It's coming.
It's coming. Yeah, it is really nice. I'm gonna have that alongside one of my biscuit brownies that I made last night. And then we are gonna get these nails done, because look at the state of them. They're actually awful. Just look at the state of them. Horrendous.
Oh God. Yeah.
Horrendous.
One acrylic on here.
Coconut flat white, please, with sugar-free vanilla syrup, please.
So what's the name, sorry?
Layla.
And here, takeaway.
In the takeaway, please. Currently in Starbucks, I've got myself a coconut flat white with one of these Misfits bars that I brought in my bag before the class, as well as this Gymshark. I had a bit of a rush morning this morning, as I got invited to this cycle event for International Women's Day, and we ended up getting some goodie bags, which I've been having a look at what's inside. We've got a towel, some socks, some deodorant, a headband, some real goodies. So I'm just gonna rest up here and then head home. So it's been a little while later since I last left you. I didn't actually get to show you guys how my sourdough turned out last night, because I was really busy getting things prepared for this morning, as like I mentioned when I was in Starbucks. It was a bit of a quick morning. I had a really quick breakfast as well. I was gonna reach for the sourdough toast, but I kind of wanted to chat through with you guys how it turned out. It looks amazing, and I'm actually really pleased with the result. So I'm gonna have a slice or two for lunch, and alongside of that I'm gonna make a shake, a peanut butter and chocolate shake. So we are going to use 1 cup of almond milk. We're also gonna use like half a cup or whatever amount of protein powder. Of course I use the salted caramel soy isolate by My Vegan. I'm a bit hyper after that flat white, I have to say. We've got some peanut butter here as well. We've also got my toffee drops here. And then finally we've got some cacao powder to make it like a chalky shake. And then some ice. before I shake it all up, I'm gonna make my barbecue tempeh and cheese toasty, which I'm fancying, and then we're gonna have the shake alongside of it. It just splattered on the wall. Great. Dudes, it looks divine, but I forgot the kale in the fridge for the toasty. But it's delicious anyways. I could have the kale on the side, but I'm not feeling that, so we'll just chuck it in the dinner. Just had a little shower. I'm not naked, I have a towel around me. I am just about to apply some Olaplex in my hair. So if you watch my vlog where I went up to Cardiff with my boyfriend, we bought some Olaplex for my hair, not his. And since I posted it on my Instagram stories, there has been loads of like controversy for using Olaplex, and I was like, what the heck? Because so many people suggested for me to buy it, and then so many people were like, why have you bought it? Because of the whole scandal with it being maybe detrimental to ladies' fertility. I really just don't know how that causes infertility, or is that just me being silly? Let me know your thoughts, I'd love to know. I don't even know if it's actually going to be banned in the UK, so I'm not going to recommend anyone this product. It is good though. It feels less dry, it's more smoother when I dry it. It's just a fabulous product all round. So the plan of action for the rest of the afternoon and the evening, I am gonna go see my accountant now to finalize a few more bits and get some bits sorted. Self-employment, taxes and accountancy is so confusing, but I'm so happy I have my accountant to try and like help me out and explain things in more detail.
Think of things. Come on, brain. Think of things. Come on, brain. Be so smart.
And then I'm going to fill out my calendar for April and plan my content in terms of my YouTube videos. In terms of like my Instagram content, some of it is ad sponsored stuff and some of it is just stuff that I want to post freely. And then also some is contracted stuff in terms of Gymshark and My Protein and My Vegan and Misfits. So with my like ad sponsored stuff, that comes via my manager, so she gives me jobs to do via WhatsApp and via my email, and then I just kind of go yes or no, and then she gives me the brief. I've got to follow the brief, create the content, send it back to her, and then she sends it back to see if it has been approved by the brand, which allows me to then post or not. I may have to redo the content, which she has just texted me a few bits now, which I have to also organise whilst I'm doing my calendar, and it's just a bit of like admin work before I can actually start the content. Good afternoon, guys. I feel like a bit of a priest with this roller neck and this jumper, but it is like warm enough and sunny enough not to actually wear a jacket, even though I've got like 2 jumpers layered underneath because of the draft, and then I've also got a scarf.
You know, I unintentionally made that rhyme, but I'm not even mad about it.
I am just about to head out the door with my mum to Humble Crumble. This morning I've just been creating a bunch of content and some reels for Instagram, so I really didn't think that it was necessary to vlog at all. But yeah, we are going to Humble Crumble to try out their new topping that they invited me down to try out. And as it stands, I love Humble Crumble, as you would have seen from my previous videos where I featured them in them. This is the look that we're rocking today. Let's head out the door. Currently in Borough Market, we're just looking at these oils, and they have like these black and white truffle oils. I love truffles, so I'm gonna try one. Got a slice of bread. I'm gonna go with the normal truffle. We got our crumbles with their granola on top. So I think this is their new crumble. Okay, this is really nice. I think I prefer it to the rhubarb and strawberry actually. Just walking around, we got ourselves a flat white again, and my mum's got herself a cappuccino. We're just walking around London Bridge and that sort of area. Say hi, Mom. Blue skies. I am back home and my feet are officially dead. Me and my mum walked from the Shard to Tower Bridge all the way down to South Bank, if you live in London or if you have an idea of the location. We just felt like it because it was such a sunny day and we never really get blue skies in London like we have today, and I think the weather forecast for tomorrow is raining, unfortunately, and the whole of the weekend. But I really enjoyed it. I ended up buying the truffle oil at that market because, oof, I love myself some truffle. So it was a bit pricey, £8 for the 250 mils, but it is definitely worth it. So we're going to use it for my dinner tonight, I reckon, and then just chill for this evening. Friday today. I'm actually back from the gym, refreshened up and ready to go to my sister's birthday brunch. We have booked a table at My Old Dutch. They do vegan pancakes there, which is incredible because we love a pancake. I think they're more like crepes though at this place, not really sure. My type of pancake really is like fluffy American type pancakes. Anything thinner than that is a bit of a letdown, but it's one of Chloe's favourite places. Guys, the size of this plate against my hand, just look, have a look at it, and it's so delicious. I've got chocolate all around my face. Hi, it is Sunday. So yesterday I didn't vlog because I filmed a separate video with Armando, which he is here now. He arrived on Friday night. I didn't really vlog it because we were just spending time together. But yeah, we are gonna have another day together today before he goes back up to Wales. We've got a little fun day planned together, but we're heading to the gym first of all. We've got our bananas as our little pre-workout snack. This morning I was just making some like breakfast reels for my Instagram with our breakfast that I made us, which you'll probably see on the gram. Hi guys, so we have just finished up from our gym session. I tried One London today. I've just been trying to look for a gym membership, which is not the gym that I'm currently at. I tried the King's Gym, but I'm thinking in terms of content wise, I like a light airy gym, and this gym was, but I think it lacked so much equipment and I don't think I'd be able to really progress there much. I think it's just like a communal gym where people go.
So, I just want to come in and say you was shit.
Do you know what? That sums it up. I'm not going to speak anymore. He's summed it up basically. We are currently on the way to Leicester Square area because we're going to get some burritos as a post-workout meal. Lost my words. And then we're gonna watch Batman. Batman. You killed that. Hello gang. We have come out of the Batman and we've got Armando a pizza for his dinner. But how did you find the Batman? That is the real question.
No, it was good.
It was really, really, really good.
I really had like low expectations because it was Robert Pattinson playing Batman.
He was such a good actor.
He was alright, to be fair.
Yeah, and to the lovely, lovely girl that came up to me in Leicester Square, I didn't actually grab your name, but thank you so much. It really made my day. I was saying to Armando in the underground, like, oh, thank you for saying hi. But I'm gonna end the weekly vlog here, guys, just because we're gonna get home now and relax and just pan out on the sofa. I realised I haven't really filmed much today. That's because we've mainly just been going to the gym and watch the cinema. It's been quite a chill day. But I did want to feature Armando in my weekly vlog because he's part of my week, isn't he? Hope you enjoyed my first weekly vlog as a self-employed influencer.
like, subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.